All right, guys, we're back for another test flight to see if we could put the 414 Cessna 414 into a flat spin. As you can see, it is a dual-engine aircraft as well, and I have been able to put this into a flat spin before accidentally during a stall test. So we're going to go up to about 5,000 feet, see if we can put it into a stall and then try to recover it. I was trying to do that in the 310 in an earlier video this week, so I wanted to try it in the 414 as well and see how that goes. So with that being said, there was like I said in the first video, there was a fatal crash with a twin engine during a test flight with a student pilot and an instructor. And it got me curious, thinking to test fly some of these aircrafts and see how they handle, how they respond, and if they're similar to what should happen in an aircraft, according to what they tell you. So we're not going to sync up the propellers for the sake of the video. So let's just get in the air and get going here. It didn't release the brake for some reason. There we go. All right. I'm putting a little bit of rudder in. We do have a good wind. It's a positive rain here. Gear is coming up. Go ahead and start putting a flap down here as well. I don't know. I want to pop this out so you can see the airspeed. It doesn't seem like that's going to be able to do that in this. So I'm just going to trim out here. We're going to climb up to about 5,000 feet before we put it in a stall test. And we'll keep the radar on here and make sure that we don't stray too far from the airport, because we'll be coming back down for a landing over there. So it's definitely pitching up a lot here, and I'm just going to try to trim the aircraft a little bit. Flaps are fully up. Bring back the power here. That's 2,500 feet. Just going to begin our turn. We do have another airport right there as well, so if we need to use it, we can. That's 3,000 feet. Trimming the aircraft a little bit here. (3,300 feet). We're going to turn back towards the runway as we're climbing. Alright, this is 4,000 feet, 1,000 feet to go, and we'll start our stall test. So we're going to take the left engine out, power out, stall test to see if we can get the aircraft to get into a flat spin, and then I want to see if I'm able to recover from a flat spin. I've flew this plane before and got it into a flat spin, and it was unrecoverable. But I have a little bit of knowledge. Supposedly, you're supposed to put the plane back in the neutral, let it fall, and put the opposite yaw into the rudder to kind of level it out. So I'm going to attempt to do that today and see how it handles. I tried it with the 310R and it did not want to go into a flat spin. So I'm going to put a little bit of yaw in the aircraft as I take out the left engine. So let's go ahead and take out the left engine. We're just going to pull it out here. Simulate engine failure. I'm putting right yaw in now. 6,200 feet. We're still climbing. You see the yaw? Slight yaw. I'm putting a little bit of yaw in there to compensate for the engine failure. We're starting to get into stall speeds here. $6,600 feet. There's the stall warning. There it goes. Keeping the plane level here, nose up. I'm purposely trying to get it into a flat spin. Pulling up. It feels like it wants to stall. I'll show you what I'm doing with the yoke here. Okay, I'm just pulling back as hard as I can now. And now the nose is starting to want to come down. Alright, so it doesn't seem to want to go into a flat spin like that. So let's simulate engine out completely. Alright, I'm going to pull up now. And there we go. There's a flat spin, so we're going to try to recover from this. I put it in the neutral position. I did not touch the rudder. I immediately started the left engine, and we were able to recover. So it does work. Okay. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Now we can bring back the power now that we're out of the stall. Wow. Okay. Very nice. So it does work. That's really cool. I didn't know that would work. I've gotten to a flat spin before, and I wasn't sure how to recover. So if you ever get into a flat spin, that's what you do. So I'm going to show you again on the outside of the aircraft and explain what I'm doing here. So we're going to go back up to 5,000 feet before we begin our stall again. And let me just turn back towards the airport. We're a little bit disoriented here, and I want to be able to go back to the runway for landing after this next test. That is 5,100 feet. I'm just going to go on the heading of the runway, or the airport, I should say, for now, that we took off from. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. I didn't put enough power back in. Okay, so we're flying normal level again. Everything's cool. Nothing's going on. And now we're going to begin our training. So what I did is on the outside of the aircraft, it's going to be hard to hear me, but we're going to do another yaw test. So right here, we're going to put the propeller sideways just a little bit, not all the way. And we're going to snap over again and take out the left engine once again. And we're going to try to do another flat spin. So I'm going to pull the nose up, take out left engine. We'll take it all the way to feather and power out all the way, right? And we'll feather that. Keep the nose up. And now I'm going to restart the engine and put it all back up. So we're going to put the power in, the prop all the way forward again, and then the power back in once we get into a flat spin. So right now we're climbing up 6,800 feet. It's starting to pull to the left again with that, and just putting a little bit of yaw in there, right there, to keep that engine from pulling us to the one side. I'm just putting a little bit of yaw on the pedal, and you want to go back to a neutral position with that. Once you snap into a roll, you want to take your foot off the pedal, okay? So remember, take your feet off the pedal once you get snapped in the roll. I'm keeping my feet in right now. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. I'm purposely stalling the aircraft. The left engine is gone. Engine failure here. We're stalling. And it's snapped over. There we go. Entering a flat spin. And now we want to get that power up. Put it back to neutral. Start the engine. Let everything in neutral. Okay. And then we're going to slowly pull back out. Okay, there we go. Now that is a pretty extreme maneuver to do in a plane. But if you ever get into a situation and you practice that in the simulator, when you're spinning in a circle upside down, about to crash to your death, it's a good thing to understand what to do to recover from a flat spin, especially in an aircraft like this where it can get out of control and scary quick. We're almost at 200 knots, so we're going awfully fast now, so we just want to pull a little power out and slow down at this point. So we'll bring the power back, and that's it. That's the pretty cool that does that. I didn't realize, and now we're headed in the complete wrong direction of the airport, so let's go ahead and spin back around here, and we'll make our approach in for a landing. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Do it in the sim. Don't do it in real life. If you are doing flight training with your getting your dual engine aircraft certification, it's always good to know this, and don't put too much rudder in when you are doing a test like this, because it can get terrifying real quick. And never panic. Don't communicate, aviate. Make sure you're flying the plane, getting control of it, and getting it back on the ground safely. That way, you know, you can go ahead and see your family at the end of the day. I wanted to do this stall testing, and I'm going to start doing a little bit of training videos like this just to kind of see what goes wrong and how to recover from it. I was watching some YouTubers make videos about fatal crashes, and I'm curious to see if we can recreate some of those in the simulator and recover from them, so we don't get ourselves in that situation in real world. And also just getting familiarized with the aircraft and different ways to get yourself out of trouble. Let me slow down here. We're going a little too fast. Coming in for a landing here. This is a great aircraft, by the way. They say it's study level. It's one of my favorite aircrafts in the sim. It is a fantastic aircraft. This is the 414AW And this has the GNN 750, and I got a payware version, so it has great navigation, really fun. It has a great autopilot that's functional and works correctly with Bravo throttle quadrant. Highly recommend this plane if you're doing any kind of training in a twin engine like this. This is the Cessna 414, one of my favorite aircrafts. I really love it, and it is terrifying in a flat spin. However, it is possible to recover it, which I've never been able to do before, but I also had no idea how to do it, and it's pretty cool to try it for the first time in this video and actually be able to recover the aircraft without crashing it. So I'm quite happy that it works as it should, I should say. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. We are an aviation enthusiast channel, and I would love to have you guys aboard. We just hit 25,000 subscribers, and we're well on our way to 30 already. And we'll be doing more interesting content as we continue here. I'm going to try to, you know, do some more videos like this. I find it really interesting how aviation is and works, and I'm very passionate about flying. I love it. So if you guys are into aviation, or you're just curious to see how planes work, it's a good channel to subscribe to. Smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will probably see you guys in the next one. There we go. Trying to keep that center line. All right. That is the 414, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped anybody in training to at least have a little bit more familiar, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more familiar with the aircraft. And don't worry, everything's going to be okay. That's the 414, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful aircraft. Love it. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.